We had a quick council meeting tonight on March 13th. Mayor Adams is out of state, so I filled in as Mayor Pro Tem. Very quick meeting. We had a fairly light consent agenda, accepted some grants, gave permission to apply for some grants, and approved some temporary liquor license applications for some groups in town, along with some donations for the IRA Civic Center Multi-Use Pavilion. After setting the regular agenda, we heard a department head report from Jeff Davies on how this winter has gone so far with snow plowing. I believe he said it was the second wettest on record in Grand Rapids since 1915. November through January was one of the toughest ever, with snow as much as the 30-year average for the entire winter during that time period. It's slowed down since then, knock on wood, but we did have, as people remember, a very difficult November through January. He did comment on the winter parking ordinance, that we have improved our notices of doing that. We are now doing red alerts through the county emergency system, which I've heard positive comments from city residents on that, so that they can be aware of that. PUC notices went out so that people got those notices in their mail. And of course we do radio and paper and Facebook and as many things as possible. He did also mention there will be signs put up for next year, so that when next year's snowfall hits, there will be even more advance notice for people. After his report, we did approve the purchase of a new server for the city. This was allocated in the 2017 CPI budget and came within $100 of our estimated bid. We did accept notice of retirement with regrets from Darla Kerwin, children's librarian. She started with the city 27 years ago as a library aide, and then went into private business, and then she returned in '99 and has been in her current position since 2008. So we want to thank Darla for her years of service, and we'll miss her, but we'll be taking a look at how to fill that position in the future. We also appointed a member to the Planning Commission. We have had a vacancy that nobody has applied for yet, and Sue Ziggy will be, former mayor, will be filling that Planning Commission post. We also considered adopting a resolution in support of state funding for voting equipment replacement. As electronic machines age, it becomes time to replace them to ensure the integrity of the election, and typically that falls on the budget of local communities. So there is a bill in the state legislature right now that the governor is supportive of to have the state and local communities split that cost, so we are in favor of that, along with other communities on the range. Technically our county buys those machines, but we do get billed for those, so it does help support all of us. And finally, we approved the claims, and it was about a half-hour meeting roughly, short and sweet. And we'll have to give the mayor a bad time for having a quick meeting when he was gone. But that was all for this week, and we'll see people in a couple weeks. Thank you.